families, teenagers, and anyone who works at a public school in Rhode Island. The Rhode Island Senate just passed the Health and Safety of Pupils Act. This is the legislation regarding the cell phone bans in public schools. The Rhode Island State Senate just unanimously passed the legislation for banning all cell phone usage during school days in all public schools in the state of Rhode Island. The vote was 34-0. Now, it doesn't mention anything about cell phone use for teachers or administrators or any school staff. This is just about the students. And I think that's a problem. If you're going to ban cell phones and you're going to ban technology, it should be banned across the board. This ban does not only cover cell phones, it covers tablets, iPads, computers, smartwatches. Any electronic device that can connect to the internet is banned. Senate Bill 771 makes exceptions for students who need these devices for things like because they have a disability or because they have diabetes, if it's something to do with a medical diagnosis or linguistics, then an exception will be made for those students. And you better make sure it's put in their 504 or their IEP plan. Make sure it's in there. Now, public schools can decide for themselves how they're going to implement this plan. This is going to be law. Every public school has to abide by this law. They can decide how they're going to implement it. Some schools in the state of Rhode Island already use Yonder pouches, which I explained in a previous video, which is labeled. And the phones are secured in the pouches for the entire day. Now, if schools purchase Yonder pouches for every student, some schools have hundreds and thousands of kids. That's a lot of money the departments have to come up with. And who do you think is going to pay for these things? People who pay taxes. So this is going to be interesting to see how schools in Rhode Island implement this plan. I'll tell you, I have a teenage daughter, and she goes to a large school, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I will keep you updated on this for sure. This is going into effect August 1st, 2026. Now, technically, this still has to go to Governor McKee's desk, so he has to sign it to make it law, but he's going to sign it. This is unanimous across the board. So it will go into effect August 1st, 2026. What are your thoughts on this? And what are you going to do if you don't agree with this? Please like, follow, and share so that I can continue to provide you with content. And I appreciate you being here.